Hi, I'm Louise Fellows, Public Sector Director UK and Ireland for VMware.
And I'm John Chapman, Chief Information Security Officer for the UK Public Sector for Dell EMC. The IT departments are telling me that they're seeing many more threats on a daily basis than they did previously. They're in the hundreds, they're in the thousands. The ones that are serious are increasing in both the volume and also in the sophistication. I mean, universities need to be able to protect not only their intellectual property rights, but also their reputation in order to be able to get more funding.
You know, a university generates, approximately 22 million per year in research, which is a significant amount of revenue for them as a university, and having a data breach is going to have a significant impact on that.
Not only commercial investors, but also from government contracts. Information that could be very valuable to competitors overseas, perhaps.
That reputational trust is so important.
Universities need to understand that there's no one simple fix. They need to build in security at all levels and within all areas of their network and their campus and their overseas. From the research, it seems that they do understand the threats that they're facing on a daily basis, and they're making a lot of the right steps. They have a very complex issue. They have a large number of students coming in and out, every 3 years, probably a whole cycle. They have researchers of shadow IT. They have a distributed campus, and they've got conflicting priorities as to what they're trying to achieve. The crux is they don't have enough resources being allocated to cybersecurity.
Where I've seen it work successfully in businesses is when they put cybersecurity or security at the heart of all of their organisation.
If you design your networks well and you build security in at every level, then if the business then suddenly wants to be able to attract more overseas students, maybe wants to do more remote learning, the network infrastructure is already there to be able to be extended so that the business can go in that direction.
Security should be a proactive enabler for an organisation, not kind of something that is a noose around their neck. It's going to help them be more flexible as an organisation and attract the best talent.
By building it in at every level, you become much more flexible, much more agile, and people will find new ways of doing work. Although we cannot predict the future, we can see some trends. The attacks are going to become more frequent. We think that they're going to be concentrating on IPR. We think that they're going to be much more directed at people, particularly, for instance, in phishing. Universities need to put automated processes in to detect phishing attacks when they come, to stop them as much as possible, and then to mitigate the effects of those phishing attacks.
We need to instill a good behaviour, known good behaviour practice into the organisation.
And of course, if you don't do that, you'd have to block everything. You'd have to say nobody can use a USB stick or nobody can come into this particular area.
Well, that could have a real detrimental effect, attracting the students that they want. We talked right at the very beginning about how do we attract more students. Well, if you don't give them access to the things that they want, then why would they come to that university?
If you stop them doing something that they need to do, they will find a way around it.
What do you think universities should take from the research?
I think digital technology provides an enormous benefit for businesses, and universities need to understand that they minimize the number of breaches that they have in the first place, they automate the detection of those breaches, and that they recover from those breaches as quickly as possible in order to protect their investment from outside revenue sources.
Adding on to that, that good behaviour, how do they build that good known behaviour into their university, into their organisation?
That can only be done by everybody realising that information security is seen as a core part of the business and not an add-on at the end.
Yeah, and that return on investment for them becomes really strong to their university.
Yeah.